Robert, when we get people qualified to protect their assets from the cost of a nursing home, one of the things that most people have is a home.
Yes.
So when mom goes into a nursing home, we know that she's going to be allowed to keep her home, and someday the kids are going to inherit that home. All good news so far. The question is, while mom's in the nursing home, how do the kids manage to pay taxes, maintenance, insurance, even a mortgage payment on that home so they can protect this asset so that someday they can inherit it?
So what we're really looking at, Tom, is when there's a single person that's not married that goes into a skilled nursing facility. We know the home is not countable and there's an intent to return home, but that becomes the problem of how do we pay for this? Because that Medicaid applicant's income is not going to be allowed to pay any expenses for the home. It will go to the cost of the facility. He'll get to keep, or she'll get to keep, $160 a month as a personal needs allowance. So typically, Tom, what we do is when we're protecting assets, I'm giving a personal services contract to their children. So they might be receiving in this contract 50, 100, 250,000, 300,000. So then they're free to use those proceeds to upkeep the sale of the home. So they can pay the property taxes, cut the grass, make sure the electricity's on, and all that kind of good stuff. But what we see too, Tom, sometimes they don't have any kids that live here and they're out of state, and then it becomes so much harder to upkeep a home. So a lot of times when we're in the planning process, I'll be talking with them, well, is it going to be realistic that you're going to be able to keep the house and upkeep it financially? If not, in our personal service contracts, I'll incorporate the potential future sale of the home. So because if it becomes impossible to upkeep the house, they can always sell it, which makes a non-countable asset countable, could potentially put their loved one over the asset limit. But if we include it in the contract in the first place, we protect the assets from the sale of the home as well.
So the listeners out there, when you're out there talking to your friends and family and neighbors and coworkers and you hear these words, oh, mama's going into a nursing home, $12,000 a month, everything she's ever worked for going to be down the drain, nothing that she can do about it. We just want you to know, folks, that is not true. Here at the Olsen Law Group, we have all the legal tools we need to protect your wealth from the cost of a nursing home. That includes the home that you live in, your savings, your retirement accounts, you name it, we can protect it for you. And call the Olsen Law Group. We can give you more information on that at 407-423-5561. We got free booklets on it. We got free workshops on it. We can talk to you about it anytime at 407-423-5561. Remember, you can always email your legal questions to me through our website, olsenlawgroup.com.